Riccardo Montelban.
His chest, glorious.
Shows off my chest.
At the end of the universe lies the beginning of vengeance. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Welcome to Kyle and Dave vs. the Machine video edition. Many weeks ago, we talked about Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Time you're allowed to do that. Part of the storied Star Trek franchise, starring William Shatner, Leonard Nemoy, DeForest Kelly, and Riccardo Montelban. To spoil it, one of my favorite movies. But Dave, what did you think of Star Trek II?
Excellent. I knew it would hold up, but I was surprised how well it held up. I think we discussed with super nerd Ben Rowe. Everything Trekkie, but also, what was the budget for this film? It was tiny.
Low, like $10 million or something. Like, it's low.
Fucking amazing.
The Dark Crystal was like 2.5 times more budget.
Not that we've
Star
watched
Trek
that
2.
yet. And we learned some nuances that William Shatner, for example, was made to be exhausted to tone down his overacting. It works. He's so good in this movie.
I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
You get into your mind of like Shatner's hammy actor, but he actually does a pretty decent acting job in this movie. I think the emotion is good. Putting yourself back in that time without knowing that there was going to be a Star Trek 3. Star Trek fans must have been losing their minds at the end of this movie. I know nowadays it's considered a bad thing not to have like an ultra uber fan to be like your writer or director of big nerd properties. I think this actually works because the director wasn't a Star Trek fan. He wasn't precious about it.
Because this man who has no investment in the nerd lore cataloged the episodes, and they found Khan's story was never resolved.
Let's make a good movie, but is also in the Star Trek universe.
Hey, Marvel, let's make a good movie.
I have some notes for you, Mr. Feige. How about a good movie? I like a lot of the Marvel movies, but not in the last couple of years.
I don't know. Some of them are just not holding up.
But this is not a polemic against the Marvel franchise.
It could be.
What I think I really noticed this time, this is basically a Moby Dick story.
I was going to say,
it's a seafaring story.
Yeah. Or maybe more like Master and Commander or something. That last battle sequence, the tension, you could cut it. You could cut it with a phaser.
It's a well-known fact about this movie, especially if you're really into Star Trek lore. Khan, Kirk, who are like these mortal enemies throughout the entire movie, never are actually in the same room together.
This is Admiral Kirk. We tried it once your way, Khan. Are you game for a rematch?
And it doesn't matter because, again, you feel that. It's like the hatred that Khan has for this man is so total. They need to be in the same room for all of this tension to work.
Great writing.
Riccardo Montelban being a little bit nervous about joining because, I don't have that many scenes. It's true, but I just continue to be thinking about you, no matter if you're in the scene or not. This is your movie.
Scene he's in, he's amazing. His chest, glorious.
I want to get a shirt that shows off my chest.
He's just good. He's just good.
Easily, for me, the best Star Trek movie.
Yes.
I think one of the best the science fiction movies of all time.
Well, except for the remake, because I thought that went well.
Well, that's the hard thing is the specter that Wrath of Khan throws, especially on new Trek. All of them try sort of to remake Wrath of Khan, and all of them kind of fail at it. The reason why Wrath of Khan worked is because of the time it came out, and it was tying it to a specific character. My biggest frustration is it whatever, Star Trek Into Darkness, whatever one is when Khan is in it again. It's so bizarre to me that you have a character come and it's my name is Khan, and pause for people losing their minds. These characters don't know who that person is. It's just so frustrating to me. But I love you, Chris Pine. I'm so sorry for casting aspersions.
For your career on Amazon
I'm sorry
Prime.
that Harry Styles spit on you.
If you listen to the episode where I barely say anything, Kyle and his nerd friend go off about Star Trek for 2.5 hours.
No, it's just 2 hours.
There's a cartoon. Who knew that? Intercast politics.
This was kind of set up as a pilot for a new TV show. Dave, I love the fact that you think that you're always thrust into this corner, I can't talk, I can't break into the conversation.
I speak in it, but it's just funny because you guys are entrenched in Trekkiness.
And you're who cares? Phasers or blah bloop bloop, whatever.
No, I like it. This wouldn't have existed without Star Trek.
You can go and listen to our full podcast anywhere you get podcasts. You can, of course, comment, subscribe to us here on this channel.
Yeah, we have more than 100 subscribers. Now we need 1,000. Easy. 10 times. Just do what we did.
So yell at us in the comments. Tell us why we're stupid.
We enjoy it. What's next?
We are doing Airplane 2, another William Shatner film.
Yeah, he is in it.
He is. He is in it.
Sequels, man. Sequels. All right.
Those are hard.
See you next video.
Not so wounded as we were led to believe.